They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Man in motion, out of the slot. Another try following the sack. Dell with the grab. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Looking for a tuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. Shotgun now for Stroud. On the move, headed right. Well, right side hauled in by Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Running left is Mixon. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Back to throw, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Here's Stroud now. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 23. That's Smith on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Taken in by Smith. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. That's complete to Wilson. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That's good for another Jets. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Fields to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Fields looking to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Jets take their 1st time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. QB sneak coming. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the 1st down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Stroud throwing here on 1st. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Able to hit Hall, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap to Fields. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Schultz with the catch. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. All set up now for 1st and 10. He'll throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Keeping it with Mixon. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie things up at 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Fields out of the gun. Wilson on the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here. They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to try to drop it in deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed to Collins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Stroud. Collins there to grab it. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. They get 22 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's complete. Here's Kirk. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Mixon. Can't right past that line. They stop him at the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And he's got it for the touchdown. But while they celebrate, oh, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding. Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on 3rd and goal. Here's Stroud. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Fields now on 3rd. Hall there to haul it in. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's all knotted up at 21. Plenty of scoring here as we begin the final quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Hall once more. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Motioning the tight end now. 1st down throw for Fields. Has it at the 7. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Going right side, mixing with it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He's back to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Hall running between the tackles. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. He has the New York touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, but look at this. He gets it back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now it's Stroud. Dump off caught by his back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Penalty not helping their cause for this third down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Zerline on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. 1st down, Stroud. He's on the move. Oh no, they get him yet again. Quincy Williams has it. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. On the counter, Hall. And he's tackled for a short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. They go right back to Hall. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They send a receiver in motion right. Fields now on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No dice on that prior pass.